Warning, the following show features stunts performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, everything spicy and the producers must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any stunt or activity performed on this show.
Hey everyone, I'm Phil and this is Everything Spicy Monday night. Holy mackerel. Did you make it through your weekend? Did you make it through the first day of your work week? I know some people, they think the first day of their work week. It's the first day of their time off. We all know who we're talking about, right? But for some of us, hey, we got to count down 4 more days before we get to another weekend. Some of these weeks, man, it's really weird. I don't know if any of you experience the same thing. Monday and Tuesday kind of drags. And then the next thing you know, you're into your weekend. And you're like, man, where did that week go again? I mean, some of us say it's because we're getting older. I ain't buying the older part. Yeah, I think I'm buying the older part. I think that's exactly what it is. I think as I get older, the days and the weeks kind of are starting to melt together. It's just, it's work, right? You go to work, you do your thing, you come home, you got a couple hours in the evening to do your thing, and then you're back to work again. Sometimes you feel like I'm living to work, working to live, living something like that. That's no good, is it? No. So, hey, let's say hi to people in chat. You don't want to hear all that crap. Kathy Gahan is in the house. What's up, Kathy Gahan? Good to see you. Cindy Lou is here. What's up, Cindy? Good to see you. Kimberly Ferris is in the house. What's up, Kimberly? Good to see you. Kenny from Holy Ghost Peppers is here. What's up, Kenny? Good to see you. You want to check out Kenny on Facebook. Kenny sells a lot of different tinctures and sauces and powders and all sorts of things. Go check out his channel on Facebook. Andrew Merritt is in the house. What's up, Andrew Merritt? Good to see you. We got Tim from Kirk Whipper Voyager Center. What's up, Tim? Good to see you, my friend. And we got Mick T is in the house. What's up, Mick T? Good to see you. Blue Farm is in the house. What's up, Blue Farm? Good to see you. King Bluto. We have a royalty in the house. It's King Bluto. We have the other lovely young Ferris sister. We got Kayla Ferris in the house. What's up, Kayla? Good to see you. Oh, let's see who's Heartside, Eileen, Valou, the fam. Let's get her. We just try to do an intro, man. We just give her a little love right now and get it over with. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do? Thank you so much, Eileen. We do appreciate it. Help supports the channel. Holy mackerel. Let's see here. We got Laura Vaco. Laura Vaco is in the house. What's up, Laura? Good to see you. Oh, let's see who else. We got Jesse James in the house. What's up, Jesse James? Good to see you. If I haven't got to you yet, give me a second. I will. Dr. Smith is in the house. What's up? Mike's Fishing Home. What's up, Mike's Fishing Home? How you doing? I met Mike's Fishing Home kind of semi-unformal today, or formal, however you want to go. Hangs out with Mojo, and Mojo did an unboxing, or basically the stickers I sent him. He did it on the channel, and Mike came over to my channel. I went over to his channel, and we'll be watching each other now, so it's cool. Mayberry U316, I would recommend, if you like fishing, go check out his channel. This is a good place for to check people out. Dr. Smith X is in the house. What's up, Dr. Smith? Good to see you. Oh, let's see who else we got in here. Anybody else? We're going through the list of folks. Heartside Bluefin. There we go. King Bluto. Thank you for the $2. We know what we get. I think Jimmy likes the $2 super chat better than he likes the bigger super chats. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got? We have to go to the original. Here we go. This started it all. Whoo! Holy mackerel. All right. Let's see. We got Nick Jones in the house. What's up, Nick Jones? We got Johnny Honey and Stuff with J&J in the house. What's up, Johnny? Good to see you, my friend. I think we got it all caught up. So without further ado, I'm going to bring the two gentlemen up out of the basement. And again, this intro is not who you think it is.
Maker's Mark, P90X. Good. Yeah.
What's up?
What's up, What's up, Bourbon Bounty? How you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm working this week. I'm off next week, so we're just.
You got a whole week off, do you? Oh, Christmas, right?
Yeah, Christmas.
These sons of guns that got this. I mean, we're lucky. We got Christmas Eve off, so we got a 3 days in a row off. Ooh. Although I don't know, Jimmy. I don't know. Is he working? I would guess maybe he's not. Let's let him tell us. Hold on a second.
The word for uncle is
おじさん
Oji-san.
おじさん
now you try it.
What's up, Oji-san? How you doing?
おじさん。
Oji-san. What's up, Jimmy?
Come on, Marcel. We'll get him, Marcel.
Shit.
You coming?
Hey, yeah. Damn.
Oh, my very first intro ever on YouTube.
That's not your very first intro ever.
I think it is. I think that was.
That one.
Yeah, Bill was the very first person ever.
Yeah,
made
that
an
was
intro.
it. Yeah.
No, I got Christmas Day off, so I will have I got to work this week, this coming weekend. Then I get a 5-day weekend.
Oh, damn.
Oh, there you go.
And then for New Year's, I get a 6-day weekend.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Just got to get through one more weekend, just one more.
Yeah, I'm not even going to tell you. I am going to tell you. I get 10 days off, 3 days on, 4 days off, and then it's into the new year.
Oh, man.
So
I can't wait
All right,
till.
so enough of that shit. I think it's just jealousy. That's what it is. That's what it is.
that's how you do it when you're balling. I mean, you just
Exactly right. Well, hey, I always try to explain to my kids, it's not for everyone, but go out, get that nice college degree, or at least get something where one of those jobs where you don't have to, you're not in retail. I'm stuck in retail, so hey, we it's a big deal when we get 3 days off in a row.
Yeah. I get 4 days off in a row every week, but I pay for that. I pay for it hard on the weekends. So.
Well, you got them 3 big crunch days, right?
Yeah, it's like getting sent off to the salt mines for 3 days. But
I will say this: my view on my camera right now, no one on YouTube has ever seen this view before.
No, I haven't.
No, this is a totally different view. I've got the comic book things in the back. I got the shot glass thing, the ductless air conditioner, 3D printer over here. This is actually, if I turned you around this way, this is what people see at work all day. This is my work setup. I'm over here in this corner.
That's not very exciting.
It's not. It's I did that on purpose. I keep it bland. Venetian blinds. That's it. I don't do green screen. Nothing.
you try to put them to sleep so you can get the hell out of there.
Whatever. It's like
Whatever
right
keeps
on
it short
point.
and sweet.
Oh man.
But my work computer's right here. I'm actually in my work chair.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is my play chair. This is where I come. As soon as I get off work on Monday, I just run right to this chair and I sit here for 4 days and then I go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do a lot of video editing. You do a lot of those intros and all that other different stuff, man. I gotta make up some new stuff. My stuff's just kind of old, so nothing new on my channel lately. So
I started sprucing up some of my intros and stuff. Man, it's a lot of work though. It's a lot. Like when you start getting into it, it runs into a whole day's worth of work. So
Frick, yeah, man. You can all of a sudden it's like 3 hours later and you've got one intro done.
last Thursday morning, I got up at 6 a.m. and I worked on Clouds and Styles till right before we started that show that night at 8 o'clock at night. So I did take a break and did an art stream in the middle of it. But
and I like doing that stuff. I just hate the fact that it seems like at that in the time it takes me to do something like that, that time's just gone. It's evaporated. It's time I'll never get back.
You know, the thing is, like, you do it, and most people don't even notice it. But I do it for myself. I just do it because I like doing it. But most people don't even really notice all the stuff, you know.
I know. Hey, Jimmy, have you ever worked like 3 hours on like an intro and you watch it like 4 or 5 times and you're like, oh man, this is awesome. And then you play it and nobody reacts, right?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but you're learning from it. Hey, Heart Sight and Hunting and Stuff with JJ, man.
That was me with my Tiger King thing a year ago. You know, I did the whole green screen setup behind me, and I had the TV here that I had to put each video and everybody on that. I mean, for me, that was a big learning thing, and I was so proud of that, and it didn't go anywhere.
It's like you put hours of your life into this, and you're like, "This is brilliant," and then you play it.
You guys know the one thing, like my one true love is really doing the art and art streams. Nobody watches that shit. It's like, I'll get a few people, but it's like, yeah, I mean, like my channel, if all I did was art, I would still be at like 300 subs right now.
Yeah, we have to come up here and talk shit to get subs. That's what we have to do.
And we do know how to talk shit.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
we can do that.
Well, that's. I mean, I think it's all of us too. You know, we've broadened what we kind of do on here too. Where I used to just stick with spicy. You know, although I haven't done any like beer reviews or anything. We just, we don't have to be pigeonholed into one thing. You know,
well, they used to tell us that's what you had to do. Remember? They would tell you, niche down into one little specific niche. And it's like, no, screw that. I'm not doing that.
Well, you know what's I was going to say, you know what's funny though? When you like prove yourself as like a spicy person, I proved myself as a bourbon person. OG San proves himself as a beer person. What's funny is when you get that following and then you go do something different. And you're the novice, you know. I think people like to see that, you know.
Well, I'm definitely the novice on the beer and the bourbon, so I'm still A flat on most of these bourbons as far as with the notes and.
Well, and I'm right there with you, Phil. I mean, everybody thinks I'm like, I'm not a beer expert. I'm definitely not a bourbon expert. I don't know crap about these. I just know what I like. So I'm just learning.
Well, Jimmy, you spend more money on beer than any of us combined. So
I do. I know what I like, and I'll buy it.
But Jimmy, you go what, once a week or once every 2 weeks?
About once a month, actually.
Okay, so if I had to total up my monthly of what I bill of what I'm, I don't want to say that live on here.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go drop $400 or $500. But it's once a month, maybe once every 2 months. I don't know.
I know, but do you know how much of this shit I can buy for $400 or $500?
Oh, I know. I used to say that about my beloved McCormick all the time.
Well, that's just you get a bottle of bourbon for $39.95. Hell, that's 2 cases of Michelob Ultra.
I know, but I pour my money into bourbon. I mean, I do, and $39.95. That's a cheap ass bottle of bourbon. I usually I'm in the 50s when I'm buying bourbon.
I control Phil stuff now too. Look at that. Thank you very much, Eileen. Thank you.
I like your art stream. Just most time you do your art streams, I'm at work.
Yeah, you're either at work or asleep because I like it'll hit me in the middle of the night or in the early morning.
Yeah, that's a lot of people I'd like to support. I do run some people's stuff while I'm at work, but I wind up having to get out of it and whatnot because I have to have 2 or 3 things running at another time trying to do stuff too. So
yep.
Well, doing an art stream, you got to be in the right mindset to do an art stream. So,
what's up, E-Waste?
What's up, Mike?
I've watched Jimmy's art streams.
I don't think I've ever watched. You know what? I'll take that back. I did used to watch him from bell to bell back when he used to do one at lunch every day when Saucy Shane would always be there.
I used to do it at 10 o'clock.
He would do 10 o'clock, and he would do the magic time. At the end and everything else. I can remember seeing them from beginning to end a lot of times back then.
You know what warmed my heart so much the other day, Phil, is when I walked Cindy through just a little bit. I just walked her through it. I didn't even have my stuff up, and she was so happy. She was so proud of what she did. That made me feel just warm and fuzzy all over. I hope Cindy takes off with her art streams because it's already looking awesome. It's yet Phil remembers like my art used to suck bad. I was doing it with the damn mouse and stuff. It was
Well,
bad.
I never thought your art sucked bad because it's always better than anything I could do. So
Well, it always comes from the back of my mind, but like you can definitely, I've left up all my old streams just so people can
What's
go
up,
back
Cindy?
and look. Like, don't try to compare to what I'm doing now. Go back and look at where I started. You can see, like, I've left it all up there. You can see it all.
Yeah. I have a hard time with stick figures. So
Cindy is good at drawing a penis, man.
yeah, I mean everything with Cindy just winds up being penises
Or something else.
or something else. But that's just where Cindy's mind is, right?
Mm.
We're all used to that. She wouldn't be Cindy if she wasn't like that.
That's the thing. That's what you got to do. You just got to be yourself. If that's what you do, you can go with it. You know.
What's up, Tim?
Yes, it does, Cindy. Yes, it does.
Everything I've watched you do with the art streams has turned into penises, and then you undo the penises and you go back to doing stuff. But
Well, I'm gonna tell you, like the most successful artists on like DeviantArt and stuff, they just let that go. Like if they get into drawing human anatomy parts like that, they just go with it, and they become the most popular artist on there. not because it's pornographic or anything, just because they're free. They're just doing what they like to do.
and what Cindy does isn't pornographic either. It's funny.
It's funny as hell.
It's not like she's trying to draw a realistic penis that someone would look at and go, that's got me thinking. No, that's not the kind of penis that she draws.
I did like the one in front of the mountains the other day because I felt like that was like a POV view, like if you were laying there looking at the mountains.
And then, of course, and then she did have penises in what was that blocks game where you had with the Minecraft.
Oh yeah,
You did have some kind of phallic thing in the Minecraft, if I remember correctly. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Cindy. If you didn't have some kind of phallus in Minecraft.
I believe it was functional, fully functional.
Oh, so see, the girls let me to be inappropriate. So it's a peer pressure thing, right? The devil made me do it. Crazy Ann.
If anybody thinks that men are more deviant than women, you're crazy. I've watched a bunch of women doing art streams before.
You know, I love women's art or the artistic value of it. Now, my wife came in. She was asking me about, we have to move our camper. We're having some area cleared out on our property to park the camper. And so in order for them to do that, we have to move the camper. And she got permission to park the camper somewhere, but we have to get it out Friday. She's going to be gone, so I have to go. So, yeah, we were working that little logistics out.
I gotcha. Oh, she had a functional penis and a vajayjay. Wow.
Functional.
It was functional, like animated.
Well, the inside of a vajayjay is a penis. I mean, the same skin's on the inside as the outside. I mean, that's why it feels the same. If y'all don't know this, I can send you some scientific research papers.
Anatomy with Joe.
What?
Yeah.
Monday, you're gonna have to do a whole like Monday section. Anatomy with Jody.
Right. And the clitoris is like the head of the penis. I mean, it's like there's this whole science behind it. You can research it.
Is that guy in a school classroom, or I'm seeing things at the bottom?
I think he's the guy that taught me sex.
No, I will teach you how to please anyone you want to please.
Oh shit! Hey, hell, leave him big. Jody, you should start a video series.
And I will do I will do it with the straight face and very scientific and educational.
What was that on Seinfeld? What would they call that? The swirl at the end, or What was that?
I don't know about all that, but I can tell you if you invert this and that and the other, it's all the same. You know,
No.
that's why women have their
No.
balls up way up inside, way up here. They're called
No.
ovaries.
No. No.
That's how we do in Arkansas, Phil.
No.
It's all the same stuff.
Somebody called me a hillbilly in chat the other night, so I'm just trying to live up to that. Whoever that was.
I may have just ran off half your viewers, but
Oh no,
I'm telling
it went up 3 or 4 when you started talking.
if you listen to me, I'll tell you how it really is.
Oh
I've
man.
studied it.
Well, it's a southern sounding voice that makes people say ignorant things like you're hillbilly.
Like a hillbilly.
Like a hillbilly.
No, never mind. Yeah, I almost went too far there.
Jimmy.
I almost went too far.
You got to be like Jim Bob Cooter to be a hillbilly.
Yeah, old Jim
Yeah.
Bob. I miss Jim Bob, man.
Yeah. You and Marcedel ain't related in any way, shape, or form, so you can't be a hillbilly.
No, I put one branch on the family tree. I fucked it all up because it was the family pole before I come along.
She weren't your sister.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting out of here. I'm moving to Montana and find somebody that ain't my cousin, mama.
It's cold up there.
Yeah, you can get up them hills though. There's a lot of second cousins and first cousins.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Uncle daddies.
I lived in Arkansas all my life. And I was driving with my first wife. We just got married and we were going to, now this is how janky it was. We were going to Branson, Missouri for our honeymoon.
Oh, yeah.
And we're driving through your territory, Jimmy.
That's big time. You going to Branson.
Yep. And we were heading up through the hills and this dude was riding a bicycle on the side of the highway. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he was like in the lane riding this like bicycle with no tubes on the tires. There's like metal on asphalt, right? And we went by and he turned around and grinned and he had like one tooth and a half a tooth. And he was like, this is all gums. And I was like, they exist.
I'll tell you about the first time I ever brought Marcedel back here to Arkansas. When we got married and I brought her back here. And Jody, you know where Oark is.
Oh yeah.
That's where I grew up. So I was taking her up to Oark. Not Ozark, Oark. So that's where I grew up. And I was taking her up there and we were going up 103. And coming down 103 was a convertible Corvette.
Okay.
Window, which was weird. And then the girl jumped out of the top of the convertible Corvette and pulled her shirt up and showed everything she had. And all I could do was look at my 19-year-old newlywed bride and say, "Welcome to Arkansas, honey."
Let me explain something to the people in the chat, if there's any left. Oark is the redneck version of Ozark.
Yeah, people from Ozark won't go to Oark.
Right, because that is too redneck for them.
And that's the first place I'm taking y'all when you come to OG Fest.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about like woods and then deep woods. That's the difference. Backwoods, like dark backwoods.
The banjo playing guys don't even go to Oark.
Right. Yeah, the little kid that will go to town on the banjo, on the porch, on Deliverance, he won't even go to Oark.
No.
Well, I think I've told you guys this story before. We were in the hills just outside of Boone, North Carolina. North Carolina. Matter of fact, I don't know if you would know where Grandfather Mountain is. It's off the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Oh, yeah, I know where that is.
And we were looking for some furniture for my mother-in-law's place down there because her mom had passed away and there was really no furniture once we started getting rid of the stuff that wasn't worth a damn. And we stopped at this one place where they were selling a bunch of stuff. So I get out, and these people, now suddenly I got this whole weird feeling. I said, well, I'm kind of looking for like individual chairs, like the big back chairs with the wings that come out, or couch, things like that. And they're like, oh, well, hey, we got something like that, but we haven't brought it up out of the basement yet. So why don't you come on down to the basement
Uh-oh.
and we'll show it to you.
Mm-hmm.
I got about halfway in their house and started looking around. And I was like, you know what? I got my wife out in the vehicle. I'm gonna head out and have a good time because it was not a good look. And again, probably nothing was gonna happen. But you know what?
Right, but you don't want to die.
Well,
You
you
don't
know,
want
I
to be
thought
that
about me,
person.
but then I thought of my wife too. If I were to disappear and she was sitting out in the vehicle waiting for me, she'd be next.
Right.
They were
Cindy,
just testing you. They were just
Sandy,
testing.
you know good and fucking well we're not talking anything bad about the mountains. You know we have lived in the mountains. We've lived in the backwoods. We've lived with the hillbilly hats. We talking about the dark ass shit back behind all that y'all know about.
There's even a darker place up behind the work.
You know about it too, where they hang fish hooks in the damn woods in case you're going to find their steel, and they hook you in the eye. I'm talking about shotgun tripwires and shit.
There's
No,
a place that's even darker than Owark, up past Owark. It's called Moon
Called
Hole.
what?
Moon Hole.
yeah, Boone Hole. You know,
Oh damn!
them
I'll
motherfuckers.
take y'all to Moon Hole. Oh shit!
No, we ain't going to there. We ain't going there because they got booby traps everywhere. I'm talking about. These people are protecting their livelihood. Y'all don't understand.
They're not stills either. They're not stills. They're crops.
No, they got patches, green patches of. Yeah, they got all kind of stuff going on. They're diversified. I will say this though, they do diversify. They have stills, green patches of MJ. They have like all kind of stuff going on. They don't put all their eggs in one basket.
Yeah, it can be it can get sketchy out there for sure. That's the sketchiest thing I had seen. I mean, I had seen other things from afar as I'm driving by that, no, that looks sketchy. I'm just going to keep on driving. But again, that was the first time I actually feared for not only for my safety, but my wife's safety.
Yeah.
I can tell you this, as sketchy as all that sounds, you would never have to fear for your safety anywhere in those mountains around here. Like, unless you were just out in the woods where you shouldn't be.
Well, you don't go
to
too
anybody's
deep.
house. They would help you. They would do anything they could.
Well, Jimmy, you say that, but if you go to the wrong area, you better be with somebody they know.
Yeah, if I'm with you, you're all right.
No, but I'm saying you're telling these people in the chat they can go anywhere in Arkansas.
Well, look, say Phil was heading up Highway 21.
Well, on the highway, near the highway.
Yeah, if you're on the highway and you break down, your tire falls out
you're
the car,
good.
they're going to
You're
help
good.
you. They're going to fix your car. Probably.
Yeah, but I'm talking about if you got out of your car and started walking up that mountain, and you got like,
don't do that.
Don't do that. You're not safe. You're not safe.
Stay on the highway, for God's sakes.
Buffalo Bob's neighbors didn't know Buffalo Bob was Buffalo Bob until it all came out.
Oh,
they thought you could go trick or treating in that neighborhood until you wind up in a well and you put lotion on your skin. So you could say about 90% of the folks there, but there's that 10% or maybe even 5% that you just never know.
That 5% will become the 100% of your woes in a minute.
Speaking of wells, that's another reason you don't just go walking through the woods out here, is because there's a whole bunch of old home places that the houses aren't there anymore, but that well is still there, uncovered out in the woods. If you fall down in that, you're done. Like, they'll never find you.
Oh no, you're gonna be like, it'd be 1,000 years. It'd be like trying to figure out what kind of pterodactyl you were.
Yeah.
I'm gonna thank Tim here real quick, old school.
Man,
Is that what it takes? $1?
Thank you for the super chat there, Tim. Appreciate it.
Damn.
We like to reward people in different ways on here.
I may have to give $1 if that's what it takes.
That is the $1 one.
Oh, it's anything under $5. We
Yeah, you get the little short version.
or if you want to donate more and you request her, I'll give you what you request.
Hey,
I'm
you
not
know
a man
what?
to tell you no.
$10 gets you twice the view, man. It's like
$10, I think, will get you the whole run.
the whole
There you
run.
All the lovely ladies, right?
You'll get her. You'll get the blue one. You'll get the new one, the nostril lady, whatever we
I
want
like
to call
what Jimmy's done lately.
her. You like those?
I like the ones. Yeah, I mean, I what's that woman's name that Travis is so in love with?
Oh, Gina Carano.
There you go.
Oh, $500? Hell, I'll strip for $500. You don't want to see that though.
I need to go out there and did you get most of those off of like Giphy, Phil?
Just anywhere I get. No,
Oh.
what was that one? I don't even think that one was off of Giphy.
I found it on Giphy. I was like, "Ooh, there's Phil's girl right there." Then,
hey Tim, if you get 500, this is what I do.
Nah, Phil, I mean, for $500, Phil, you need to put on the mankini and just wear it the rest of the night. for $500.
Mankini and the sty mask and just
you
get
give,
up here.
you
for
give Phil
10
$500.
minutes
I'll take my shirt off. How about that?
That's what I was saying. If you give Phil $500, or Phil right up here, I'll take off my jacket.
Crazy
No.
Ann ain't here. She don't see that shit.
Yeah. Hey, 500 krona does not equal $500.
That is true. True. What do they call it? Knock or Nook or whatever? Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, whatever the
Nope.
fuck they have.
Norway,
I
Austria.
remember the first time I was
Eagles.
monetized and she put $200 in there. I was like, and I says, I know you don't have that. Blah, blah, blah. She's like, later she told me, says, that's just $20. Relax.
Yeah.
But that's the first time I'd seen a super chat from her, and I was like, holy shit.
What is it? It comes up like KR or something.
NOK.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
NOK. Yeah, NOK.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
you
not
imagine that. I
okay.
mean, you go through a grocery store there and you see everything with, like you would buy here, but it's got an extra 2 freaking zeros at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So something
Well,
here that's
and I had to get used to
$50
that.
there, it looked like it's $5,000.
Well, I had to get used to that in Japan because they go by pennies. We have the dollar.
Yeah, yen is crazy.
It goes by hundreds, but in yen, it's all pennies all the way. So 20,000 is not. It's
Right.
$200, right?
And hello, Lisa Elliott.
Hey, what's up, story time? What's up, Shane? How you doing? I would assume this is Shane. Story time.
Well, story time. I drunk your sample.
Yeah, I heard that
early.
today.
Shane, man, I've been waiting on you to email me back. I emailed you, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make it out there this weekend because I was planning stuff and I didn't hear back from you. I emailed you the other day, and I've made different kind of plans now, but we can work it out.
Yeah, Shane, I did your sample, man. I thought it was a really hot version of it. It reminded me a lot of seagrass. So, if you know what that is.
When I heard you do that earlier, Jimmy, I was thinking, well, he must be making his bourbon on the Indian or his whiskey on the Indian reservation. We talk about firewater.
Yeah, if it's hot for me, it's hot. That is really good, but man, I'm telling you,
Man, you making me want to go get it and pour just a little bit to try.
There you go. We'll go get it and pour just a little
Well,
bit.
let me do it because I don't think
You have a
some
sample
people-
from story time?
some people think shit's hot and I don't.
Well, look, I'm doing a Wild Turkey 101 rye right now, and it tastes like water.
Yeah.
All right. So Shane, you here? He's in the chat. Story time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but at this point, though, I think we're going to call it off for this weekend because I didn't have time to plan. But let me go get that sample, and I'm going to pour it a little bit. I'm going to see if it's as hot
I had something
as Jimmy
recently.
says.
Oh, yeah. You know what I had recently that was hot?
What's that?
Was it the sample I got from 21090 from Todd, the Starlight Single Barrel Rye.
Oh yeah.
That was hot.
Mm.
Well, it's
So,
100. It was 115 proof, so it's not. I mean, it's not big time, big proof, but it being the rye and 115 proof,
Yeah.
it was very, very warm.
Well, the story time, and hello, Jeff. The story time reminds me of the barrel seagrass flavor, but I mean, it's got a lot of heat. Like it's got a
right, let
nice,
me show
strong
you.
finish. There you go.
Obtainium in their
Christmas
story
champagne.
time.
Yeah.
This is a sample. The only clean glass I have is a Glencairn, a true Glencairn glass. All of my other ones I've been shooting videos, so they're all fricked up right now. And I'm not going to go
125
wash
proof.
glasses, so I'm going to drink out of this Glencairn.
I'm pretty sure it's close enough to 125 to call it 125 proof.
Man, he filled this mother fricker to the top. I will take. That's good. Hang on.
It's got a good flavor.
I mean, it's filled to the top.
Damn.
There you go.
Right there. I pulled the seal out of it.
That's a nice pour.
Now, I'm just going to pour that much for now. I'm
Was
going
that
to
a 3-ounce bottle?
say 2 ounce.
Is it two?
Well,
Well, maybe. I don't know. It may be a 3.
Shane,
I don't know.
Shane, the flavors, because it's so flavorful, the only thing I could compare that to is the seagrass, because the seagrass is just a flavor bomb. And
All right.
a
Well,
nice
let me
finish
tell you.
bomb.
I'm the bourbon guy.
Mm-hmm.
there you go.
Don't y'all hush up and let me try this.
It's 99.
I'm going to swirl it. I'm going to get some air in it. Look how this is an expert swirl right here, by the way.
I'll swirl mine for 30 minutes.
All right. Hang on.
I swirl mine for 30 minutes.
That's I'm picking up a lot of dark caramel.
I
There's
picked up a lot of pepper.
Little cocoa in there too. Yeah, I'm picking up a little spice, like an allspicey type nutmeg. Yeah, that's nice. I'm glad they named it Christmas. I'm gonna swirl it a little more before I taste it.
Oh,
Now,
you're throwing a little out there.
We got some legs going. Look here.
Look at those.
Look at the legs on that.
You can see
And
those.
you can see them. See the streaks?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see them on this end, so I know everyone else can see them.
That's not that hot. That's not that hot. Ooh, wow. That's got a good ooh, that was nice. Hang on. Hang on.
I told you.
So is that different than what Jimmy had?
No,
No, it's the same thing he had.
it's got a lot of flavor. A lot of
Same
flavor.
thing. Jimmy supposed to put some Jimmy juice in his.
It's got a strong finish. Don't.
Oh man. Oh, that tugs you in.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you what, man. That has whoa.
Does it not give you a little bit of a seagrass hit though with those flavors?
I don't know. I've never had seagrass.
Oh, it's got that seagrass has got a ton of flavors that hit
Dude,
you
you
from
had
all
me
different
thinking
directions.
this was a hot whiskey. It's not hot. It's not hot. This is
Well, I need to drink more then, I guess.
Different palates. There you go.
oh, what am I picking up? It's like there's this butterscotch on top, but there's this molasses that pushes it down into the caramel range.
I'm telling you, Phil, there's a lot of flavor in that little dram.
Really?
Holy moly, dude. This is freaking good, dude. Wow. No, that is fantastic. And I just broke it open. I haven't had it yet.
Yeah, like me comparing it to seagrass.
No,
That's a high compliment
right.
because I love all the complex flavors of it, man. But it did hit my throat hot, like the first drink.
what I'm wanting to go to here in my mind
Mm-hmm.
is, and I don't want to say it out loud, is because it's not there, is licorice. So, but don't think of it. Picking up zero licorice, but you know how like the dark that spicy hit of licorice you get right off the front,
Yeah.
but it's not there.
Yeah.
Goes
There's no anise. I didn't
dips
get any anise
into
off of that.
it dips into like molasses or something.
Mm.
I was almost picking up that apricot kind of hit on it.
Hmm.
Like
Man,
an
I'm gonna put my
apricot
finger
and
on it.
apricot, maybe almost cinnamon. It was
There's a little cinnamon in there, yeah, for sure. But it's all mixed in like a apple pie, with the nutmeg and stuff. It's all mixed in like an allspice.
So say you were, born 2,000 years ago and you broke your leg and you climbed to the top of a mountain in China and some old guy handed you a drink that was going to fix everything. That's what it would taste like. That's what
Yeah.
yeah. You'd be like, whoa.
This is battered, not cooked.
Mm. Oh, damn. Toffee. There's toffee. It's not caramel. It's not coffee. It's toffee. There is a spiced toffee note, like a spicy pecan brittle, but this is darker. No, this is good, man. Oh, that is fantastic.
It's nice.
Now is that something new that he's got the Christmas, or that's just something he had sent me something about 2 bourbons. And I forget what it was, and I had lost it. So,
man, Shane, come on up here. He put the link down. Tell me what the frick.
Now,
I figured he'd want to give his expert, and now let you know what's.
And I'm
Holy
telling you,
moly, dude.
for me, it hit really hot, and for Jody, it didn't. But
Nah,
both of us
it's
can
not
agree
hot.
that it was a flavor bomb.
Hey, Jimmy, I'm gonna send you a sample of something that'll hit hot.
All right. Oh, I do like a hot hitter, but
Hey, be sober and be ready for it.
We got someone in the basement. What are we gonna? We got to do something for Shane, right?
yeah, I just got to make you like a general booby intro for people.
What's up, Shane?
That's perfect.
I'll take that.
They give him the Vince Neil intro.
Joe W.
Hey, man.
What's up, Joe W?
Dude, this is fantastic, man.
Isn't that something special?
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
156 bottles in existence. That's it.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
So for me, Shane, it hit hot on me, but the flavor was all over the place. Like I couldn't even. There was so much flavor; it's hard for me to bring it out.
Yeah,
Dude.
you got to take your time with it.
Yeah.
It's not something you want to drink fast. You want like a couple drops.
Oh,
and it's good
and
for
when
like
I say
5-10 minutes.
when I say I aired it out for 30 minutes, I'm not bull crapping. Like I aired it out for 30 minutes and just sipped on it.
Hey, let me tell you, I'm still tasting the finish on that bourbon right now.
Really?
You go for a long time. And what's
A
really
long
good
time.
is when you get done, and you don't wash your glass, leave it out for like you can smell it later tonight, but then tomorrow smell it again, and it's amazing.
Really?
Yeah,
man, that is. Oh my gosh,
Bill,
dude.
I don't know that I sent that one to you. I don't think I did. However, I've got one down there packed up and ready to go. I just got to slap a label on it. So
Yeah, slap a fill label on it.
I'll send you one, buddy.
I think Phil would love
Yeah,
this one.
you were the one that sent me the old Carter, right?
Right. I sent you old Carter. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Because we traded some sauces for some old Carter.
Yep.
You know, if you need something to really screw up your palate, I've got some hot sauce here that'll really screw it up for you.
I've got some rye whiskey that we're going to be releasing probably in February. That'll do just as fine of a job. It's 144 proof, but it is no joke the best rye I've ever drank. And I've got Old Carter Batch 7. I've got all the Kentucky Owls, all the top ryes you can think of outside of was that Red Hook rye. That's the only one I've not had. And I'm telling you, this thing,
I did finally find a rye I kind of like, guys. I've been drinking the turkey.
That 101 rye is amazing.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
For the money, that thing is hard to beat. Same with the regular 101.
I've become a fan of 101 rye. Yeah.
I want y'all to look at this. I want y'all to look at this right here. Look at how dark that amber
I got left. That's what I got left.
Yeah.
I have a whole ounce and a half left over here.
No,
but I want y'all to look at that because that is beauty right there. That is beauty. And it has this like Werther's original toffee, but like with like leather and a like butt plug or something.
I almost pick up something spicy in it though. Really? Yeah, there you go.
That's the wild turkey rib. Yeah, I got the wild turkey rib rye.
That rye is probably one of the most underrated ryes out there. That rye is amazing.
I didn't think that was hot at all. I did not think that.
That's what I was going to tell Oji-san. Like, if you don't normally drink over 110, it's going to seem hot for you. But
yeah, I do though a lot.
Yeah, he does.
Well, then I don't know why it would come in hot because I'll tell you, it drinks way below its proof. A lot of those light whiskeys do. I've got some light whiskey at like 157 that you would drink, and you wouldn't know. You would think it was maybe 110, 115.
I'm gonna send on a sample of the Heaven's Door barrel proof I got store pick. That is the hottest whiskey I've ever put in my mouth, and I've had moonshine. Just like
something that was like 147. I don't remember what it was, but it didn't really hit me.
No, but I'm telling you, this 127 Heaven's Door will burn your tongue in half. And it's 127, and I've had way higher proof than
those
that.
Old Forester single barrels come in really hot, and I mean really hot.
Yeah. Well, the 1920 comes in pretty hot if you're not ready for it. Like,
yeah, I mean they drink way hotter than what they are. They come in at 120s, but man, they are just burning you from the time you put it up to your nose. If you like it, it's good.
So tell me, Shane.
Yes.
What's the relationship between you and Cat's Eye?
Oh wow. I mean, we just went there and picked a couple barrels.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, we could go do more. I don't know that we will.
Right.
Because I'm not trying to, like, when we do these special barrel picks, I'm really trying to highlight lesser known, lesser available distilleries.
Right. Yeah, like the Iowa Cat's Eye.
Yeah. So we may go back and visit them at some point. I don't know. We'll see. They're good people over there. John and Gene, John's exceptional. He's the guy that's kind of running everything at Cat's Eye. And then Gene's, he runs NAS if that's his thing. So he's the label and the marketing, and John's the
NASA family. And I saw that on your YouTube or your Facebook. Yeah. And I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's going on, because I'm like, dude, I'm about to do a documentary on this guy, what's going on. And I just, was trying to figure out, like, what's the relationship between all these young distilleries or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, so what Gene is doing is a lot of sourcing, so NDP, so similar to what Storytime is doing now and will be doing for the
Right.
immediate future. Where we're going to be sourcing our whiskey, because obviously I'm not going to put out stuff that's a week old. So and that's what Cat's Eye is doing mostly. Now they do put out a thing called Spirit of Iowa. It's a real low proof, but I'll tell you, it's fantastic. So you don't really find it anywhere. They're like Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, maybe a couple places, but it's very low proof. He distills that on site. And then, like the rye that I was just talking about, that's coming from Backbone Bourbon out of Indianapolis.
Okay.
Also is an NDP, right? He's a non-distilling producer. So he's buying barrels from other places or brokers or distillers direct.
Right.
So, in our travels and our relationships, we're building with all these people, we're meeting all these people. And then in the process, we're doing these, trying some barrels out and seeing what they've got. Like it's funny that this Backbone one was kind of an interesting one, because we went there to do a barrel pick. The guy had 8 samples lined up for us on the bar.
Wow.
Damn.
We went through all 8 samples, and they were all good, but it was nothing like just mind blowing, and it's
Right.
not that we necessarily want everything mind blowing. We just, we want really top level. We want that kind of stuff.
I just want to say this is mind blowing.
Yeah. It's
right
pretty,
here.
Wow.
This is mind blowing right here. This is some of the best bourbon I've ever put in a glass right here.
It's
Wow.
good stuff. There's no doubt about it. It's been my favorite that we've done. Although I'm telling you, when this rye comes out, it comes at you from a different angle, but it is.
Yeah. Hey, I'm ready. I'll take any angle. I'm a triangle.
So
I'll try any angle.
There you go. We did those 8 samples. None of them really hit, and I was getting ready to leave. It was me and the guys that, Chris, who's business partner, and Bobby and another guy. And we were like, well, hey, these were great, but I'm not really feeling like any of these are blowing me away. And he goes, well, he says, I do have some 15-year-old rye back there if you guys are interested. I haven't opened it up yet or anything. We're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
let's try it. So we go back there and I start drilling in the side of the barrel. I had to get all the way down below the lowest rung before any started coming out. So this stuff had Angels shared, a very high amount.
Wow.
And then when we proofed it, it was 144 proof, which rye can only go in the barrel at 125.
Right.
So it's, for it to get that high and it be that old is like crazy. And,
Nice.
Soaked up a lot of water.
Yeah. It's like a balsamic reduction, right? You just get all this flavor concentrated.
Yep.
And man, oh man, it is wow. Man. So
now
we're excited about that one.
Like I told you though, Shane, I can't make it down this next weekend.
Yeah, that's fine.
But look, we'll come out there.
For sure. And honestly, if we can do it after the first of the year, that'd be great too, because
we'll do it. We'll coordinate. We'll coordinate.
I'll have Chris come down and we'll hang out.
Yeah, we'll do the whole thing.
Get Phil to come down, or Oji-san.
Oh yeah, you buy me a plane ticket. I'll come drink all your whiskey.
Oh,
you know what? I got to pour a little more of this shit, man. I have to pour it just a little more because
you know what an honor it would be for me, for you to convert the McCormick's guy into your brand. Man.
All right, and with that, Jimmy is on.
That's all I'm doing.
He wants to convert everybody to McCormick's.
I'm saving this. I'm saving. But I had to have a little bit more, because I got to put my finger on that flavor.
With all the stuff I've had, I've still never had McCormick. So
McCormick's isn't as horrible as you think it will be.
No, it's not.
Good. It's not good, but it's not as horrible as you're going to imagine it to be.
This is what I'm drinking tonight. So I'm a little Elijah Craig. So
oh my gosh,
yeah, it was good stuff,
dude. The nose on that. The nose on it though.
Some of us got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Hey Jody, think double chocolate caramel brownie batter.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking, but I'm thinking more like
Where you go get that
toffee with
yeah.
toffee with like a lot of cocoa in it, like as they're trying to.
You know what? That's why I'm glad I did it before Jody did, so I wouldn't have all those thoughts in my head. And I was just like,
Yeah,
man,
right.
I
So-
picked up pepper. I picked up a lot of cooking spice. It was really spicy, really flavorful. I almost was picking up a lot of fruit. You know,
So,
to me.
so Lisa, what Jody's drinking, you cannot get
Oh.
unless you go to storytime.com, right?
Storytime Distillery.
Well, you can't even
Distillery.
get it there.
You're not going to get it in the stores.
Yeah.
No, you're not going to get this.
So,
I'll probably do another round of sample give outs here soon because like I said, there literally is only 156 bottles. I have personally killed 3 of them. So
Yeah, I could tell, and that's why I wanted to come down and shoot the video because I knew we would kill a couple while I was there.
Oh yeah. I've
What,
got
what
some
is
out on the
this?
bar for
3
sure.
ounces? Is this a 3 ounce pour?
No, that's a 2 ounce sample.
2 ounce. So yeah, if you send me an ounce, two or 2 1 ounce pours, I'll give one away.
Oh my God,
It's good.
that's some of the best damn bourbon I put in my mouth.
I couldn't describe it. I had no educated words to describe it. So.
It's tough.
I can't even explain it. I can't. It is toffee, chocolate, caramel, spicy, woody.
It's got a real flavorful rye hit, but it's not a rye at all.
No, it's not a rye. It has some spicy rye kick
Yeah,
to it.
it's got that spicy, that peppery,
what's up,
spicy.
Todd?
Even Todd and Andy, well, in my stream, they said that they loved it. They picked it in their blind.
Oh my God, dude! If that's what you're producing,
Well, I mean, we're not.
I mean, if that's what you're procuring,
Yeah. So I will tell
And-
you this: one of the collaborations I'm getting ready to do is a similar thing like that, except it's with a Russian Imperial Stout and a little younger light whiskey. I'm really excited to see how that turns out.
holy moly, dude! This was KBBS.
Right.
Aged, finished in Toppling Goliath KBBS barrel.
Yep.
Okay.
And those beers sell out every year
Yeah.
as soon as they're released in 45 minutes at over $100 a 12 ounce bottle.
What?
I'm not kidding you.
And he's
Not-
finishing his bourbon in those barrels.
Now, those barrels, before they finished that beer, were 12-year Elijah Craig barrels.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Damn.
So, Todd, you drank exactly what he's drinking now. You guys had the Christmas, what we call Christmas.
And look at what Shane's got in his hand. Is that a Diet Mountain Dew?
That's
I
right.
knew we were brothers. I knew we were
Dude,
That's right. This is my palate cleanser, man.
dude.
This is
I have to go relieve myself and I'll be back.
It's
brothers.
that
I
damn.
think that whiskey was so good, he's going to do more than.
I think it's that damn horse piss Coors Light he drank.
That's right. Oh yeah. So and then the other one we paired with that, we call it Thanksgiving. It's an American whiskey, also finished in a stout. It's a much different, lighter, comes at you from a different angle, but it is really
There you go.
They
Todd
should.
said that won their blind test. So
yeah. I think what was it's Todd and Andy, right? So Andy, I
Andy,
think,
yep.
picked the his favorite. His number one was the I don't know if I can. I think I can say it on your stream. It's the basic bitch Michter's rye, which is as basic bitch as it comes. But it's good. It's really good. But he had some other stuff in that blind that were to me would smoke that Michter's.
Well, you know,
anybody's taste.
the thing is, like everybody's palate is different,
Oh,
and
yeah.
every day your palate's
Yep.
different, and every time of the day it's different. But this had so much flavor. I think it would hit people no matter what time of the day or what day it was. But it had so much flavor, I couldn't even describe it. Like I had a hard time picking out. I couldn't not lock on the one flavor. There was so much flavor hitting me from so many directions. It really reminded me of the barrel seagrass, and I keep bringing it up, but it's because it's not a direct comparison. It's just because the seagrass hits you with so many flavors all at once.
Right.
You can't pinpoint the one that you're getting hit with.
Yeah.
I hadn't gotten to seagrass yet, but I'm gonna have to try some of that.
It's expensive, but it's a nice ride. Like it
So I
hits
will
you from
send
every
you,
angle.
Phil. So tomorrow I'm sending out samples, so I'll throw a little sample pack for you, Phil. I'll throw seagrass in there along with Christmas is already packed up. I'll figure it out, but I'll get you seagrass and then the other one, the Thanksgiving.
Hey Shane, do you want to do a one chip challenge?
I would love to do a one chip challenge.
Would you? Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
You said everything spicy
He'll do
Phil
it. He'll
at
do it.
gmail.com. And I mean, their value has gone up because you can't get them anymore. I will send you a one chip challenge.
Okay.
And no, you have to be different than Trev. Trev from the Bourbon Ranch doesn't like me anymore.
Oh, I don't get mad at that. No.
No.
I was going to try and get 20 of them because I wanted to beat your 17. The problem is,
good
you
luck.
said you can't get them, so I was
Good
pissed
luck.
off.
All you have to do is send me one more sample of this, and you know. No, this is gorgeous, dude.
I got plenty more here when you come, and we'll show up.
Man, it's Coco nose though.
The nose on it's just.
Oh my gosh.
I find myself, I'll pour one and I'll literally just sit there and be like this. Just
Yeah,
do you need a private room with that bourbon there, Jody?
Man, I mean,
there we go. Put him down in the private room.
I
He'll
think
be down there in the private room.
He's fixing to taste that bourbon fully.
it's like I already splooged. I mean, yeah.
That's what I thought, Todd. I thought Jody was having himself a moment. So
I am. I'm trying not to drink this up. I want to review it. I want to review it in a video. I'm trying not to drink it up.
Yeah, we are TVMA
but
here.
My God, that's good. That is fantastic. I mean, I'm sorry about all y'all in the chat, but I'm serious. That is fucking fantastic.
Jody sounds like Bob, and what about Bob?
Is this MA?
You can say fucking here, Jody. That's
okay. This is fucking fantastic.
Phil, I'm gonna drop off. But if you ever need me, brother, I'll be there, and I love you.
I got you, man.
All right, love you, man.
All right,
have a good night.
See ya.
Rock on, man. That is some good freaking bourbon.
I would gather that you think that.
Now, I will tell you this. I will. With that said, it does not have the mouthfeel of the Elijah Craig 18 or the Pappy 23 or those things. That silky, that only comes with picking the proper barrels for the long age.
I'll give you that the pre-fire Elijah Craig 18 and 23 and Pappy, not the Pappy 23. The Pappy 23, the ones even the most recent ones that I've had, I don't get the old Stitzel finish. Even though some of them still are Stitzel. Actually, I think last year was the last year of Stitzel.
Yeah.
The 20, I just don't get it, man. All I get off of those is just a lot of oak. And the Elijah Craig 18s have gotten so just like overrun with tannins. I don't even.
Yeah, and I get more tannins out of the Texas whiskey. Yep. Because it's a higher climate, right? Hotter climate, and it draws more of the bitters out of the wood. Mm-hmm. But I'm talking about that old aged silky, like you drag a piece of silk across your tongue, type thing.
We're actually getting ready to release an MGP 6-year that has a finish that will make you think it's old.
Okay, well, I'll need a sample. I'm just going to throw it out there now. I'll need a sample.
Throw it out there now. I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. That's right. But you get those pre-fire Elijah Craig's, the 12 years, the barrel proofs, the 18s, that were pre-fire.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And those all had that crazy, like they were just, I don't know what it was about that rick house, but holy crap, man. It just produced some of the most amazing whiskeys ever. I've got a 2012 Elijah Craig sample that was
this right here. Everybody in the chat, this right here is some of the most amazing freaking bourbon or whiskey. I'm not gonna call it bourbon. It's not bourbon.
You can't get it.
I've ever put in my mouth. It is.
You put a lot of shit in your mouth, so
I do. I put a lot of shit in my mouth.
We can't get it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Is there a way we can get? Is there a way we can get it, Shane?
No, like I sent back a few bottles, but I've got to keep some back because that is really it is. To Jody's point, it is really one of the best things I've ever drank. And
yeah, that's awesome.
I've got to keep some bottles back. Otherwise, I would.
He's all about self-preservation as opposed to giving it out to I got you, man. I got you.
But I got you. I'm going to send you some samples, buddy.
God damn,
he's a hoarder, though. He's a hoarder.
Amazing.
He's like, I made some good shit, and I ain't sharing this stuff. I ain't going to go out and spit.
Hey, wait. Hey, Shane.
Yeah.
Can you send me a 1 ounce sample? Just 1 ounce sample.
I guess, yeah.
That I can give away on my channel.
Okay.
Because I have this. I will give away a 1 ounce sample.
All right.
And that will give you some airtime, and it will give the folks following me and joining my live streams something to look forward to in March. I will give away a 1 ounce sample. You heard it here first of the most amazing, holy God, cocoa freaking goodness. Wow.
Distillery.
Yeah. Story time.
Distillery. I'm sorry. Distillery. Story time. All right. We'll get it right.
Wow. That was, wow. I want to pour more, but I have to work tomorrow.
Well, listen, guys, I'm going to wrap this up tonight. Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic is live right now.
Okay.
So
yeah, we'll
go and hang out with them. So Shane, I invite you to go over there and hang out over there. So guys, everyone that came here tonight, this is awesome. I appreciate it. Wow. Well, great bourbon. I wish I had the palate. I wish I understood all the notes, all the different flavors and everything else that goes on. At some point, maybe I will in my life. And I know what tastes good. I know what I like, but I can't differentiate everything that these guys do. But I want to thank you guys, Shane, for coming up. Bourbon Bounty.
Oh, man. Thanks for having me, really.
Ojisan was up here earlier. I appreciate y'all for coming up. So love you guys. Keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy.
All right. I think we're going to Groovy.